Alright, Ancient fans, so I've been asked to do this one. It's Season 21, 5 plus. They did typo it here in the catalog, but look at this picture that I'm showing on screen now that says so, because Twitter, they could just post a new tweet. They don't have to, keep this obvious error. They could fix it if they wanted to. So Season 21, looks like we've got 12 limited edition DLC CMFs to collect, and a lot of them are real good. First things first, let's talk about this here. It says a new series out in May. You'll be surprised. And I know there's rumors about all kinds of stuff. Looney Tunes has been floating around. There's a rumor that we're getting a Star Wars CMF. I don't think so for either of those two. I mean, actually, no, that's not true. I wouldn't be surprised by those two. I don't want them. I wouldn't be surprised. The only way they could surprise me is if they were to give me another unlicensed series. Give me another number series. Give me Series 22 this year and Season 22. Oh my gosh, here I go. I'm going to have to get into the habit of that. I'm so sorry, Lego, for using the wrong words. Season 22 comes out, I would be ecstatic. So let's start kind of at the top here with, this is probably my least favorite, but it's the Singer Girl Dancer. There's also Speed Champions over here, like, geez, couldn't we even get our own full page for minifigures? Actually, we did. This is 58 and 59 of the Lego catalog of 92 for 2021. So, girl with the big plume. Kind neat. It's weird that the plume would be molded plastic. It looks like it might be some kind of soft plastic or something, but there's no way to tell in the picture. Soft rubber or something. But the frill of the skirt, you get this big poofy frilly skirt that's going to be soft fabric. So it's weird that we didn't get some kind of fabric headpiece, but the accessory's kind of uninteresting. It's 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, which... that's not the worst. It's not the worst thing that could have been, actually. Lots of sparkles in the print, it looks like, so that'll be interesting. Let's go down to the Space Alien. The Chi Crystal, kind of neat to see that it's going to be in production for 2021. Crowbar, looks like it's in gunmetal or something. Kind of fun. The alien head definitely doesn't look like it can be a monster head very easily because it's got this tube down the front. Not the worst. The jumpsuit's definitely a fun one. It's got just a little triangle there on the front. We'll have to see what the back printing looks like, but it could be a useful jumpsuit for a lot of modern or futuristic settings, possibly. Because we're doing that one, let's talk about the Space Police. He's got the classic space swoosh on his chest armor, which is real cool, and then he says police, and he's got the star badge on his helmet and shield. Very cool. It looks like he's got like some kind of like very short lightsaber, like a stun baton saber thing. I don't know what that exactly is supposed to represent, but it could just be a flashlight with a blue light in it. Either way. Also a set of black handcuffs. Don't know if we've gotten those in a while. Could be wrong. But it's interesting to see that we're getting a good guy and a bad guy, even though other than the fact that the alien has a crowbar, there's no real indication that he's an alien criminal. I mean, he could just be some kind of repairman or something, but it'll be interesting to see what the official name is there. Let's talk about some other ones that I'm not, like, super crazy about. The airplane one, cool. I'm gonna finally get the little propeller piece, which is that mini peg hat propeller. It's fun that we get the hair of the little dirty girl and the helmet. The helmet with the goggles, which is fine. It's weird that we keep getting kids with, like, scuff marks and dirt on them, and I guess that's, like, typical of children to be dirty, but, like, kind of weird to me. But, like, I get it, I guess. So, speaking of kids, let's talk about the Pug Suit Boy. So this one might not be a kid, I guess he could be a teenager or something, but he's got the medium legs with toe printing, so that's going to be an interesting one to see used. The bandana definitely adds, like, I don't know what else you would add, maybe a tummy print on the dog, but the pug head is a very strong druid inclusion. If you're going to have any kind of druid in 2021 for your castle army, might consider it. Might be cool. The bone in that color is also fun because it's supposed to be, I'm guessing, like a squeaky toy. Cool. And then let's do this Dolphin Trainer. So it's a Dolphin Trainer is what I think most people are going with. It's coming with the big dolphin. We've got dolphins before in CMFs from the Batman Series 2, I believe, right? Might be Batman Series 1. Batman definitely had one. So it's cool that we're getting him. Is it a new print of the dolphin or a new color? I don't think so. I think it's the same mold. New prints, though, on the surfboard. Really cool. It's supposed to be a paddleboard board. That's why we've got the paddle. So the Dolphin Trainer lady's gonna stand on that and paddle around. It's got those straps to put your paddle under when you're kind of just floating around. Fun print on the hat. Reasonable prints on the torso and legs. Kind of. Probably. I'm gonna get them all. I want to get them all. Don't take this away. But one that I could just as easily pass on. Speaking of ones that I could easily pass on, except for one element, which, to be fair, all of these ones have a new molded element except for the Centaur, I believe. So don't hold me to that. But Blacktron Fan Violin Boy, it's also possible it's a fiddle. I've heard people saying that it could be a fiddle, and either way, I think that's fun. He's using the Harry Potter wand. Kind of. The fiddle's the good piece. The confused face, maybe he'll have another face where he looks like he's enjoying the music or something. Cool. So speaking of druids, we got another animal suit with an oddly specific print for a ladybug. Really enjoy that one. This shell piece looks really decent from the front. Hopefully from the back it looks really good. And then the bug hat is a reasonable inclusion. The printing and stuff is what you'd expect to see. Hopefully we get an alternate face on the ladybug and it'll have something fun about it. Definitely it needs to be getting for your bug druid. Speaking of bugs, we got the Beehive Boy. Fun. He's got the beehive slat that you would expect to see in a hive, a man-made hive. He's got the protective headgear. I'm interested to see if that visor, if that piece is a visor piece. If it was a visor piece that you could change the color out of, that'd be really cool. If it's a single molded thing with a transparent component, fine too. Cool. Lots of people have said it already. It's a cup with the action poser piece from the DC 2020 season in medium stone gray. So that's a fun inclusion. Let's talk about the Centaur real quick. Centaur is going to be the best way to get that Centaur body. $5 instead of $20 for two, plus a large figure from the Harry Potter set, I believe. I'm just assuming that they don't raise the price of these again. Apple's a mediocre inclusion. It's an archery trope, but also a horse joke, I suppose. We get the bow and arrow, so at least we'll be getting those to fortify your castle army, even if you don't want to make it a fantasy castle army. And the printing on her torso is nice, and the freckle face, very freckled. So positives there. Hopefully, again, a usable second face, like a warrior expression, would be really cool. Who else we got? We got this warrior, speaking of, it's the Jaguar Warrior, kind of like a Mayan inspired look. It's got that cool shield with the saber-toothed jaguar. The headpiece definitely reminds me of the Luna Harry Potter series season, Harry Potter season 2 headpiece on Luna with the lion head, but it's definitely a more usable, again, for possibly a druid, other kind of specific warrior if you want to make an Aztec warrior theme thing. Very cool. And then we've got the wooden club with the obsidian shards in it, which is a brutal as hell weapon for LEGO to be making. It's honestly, that's crazy. It's because it's a bludgeoning weapon that also cuts you up real bad. And yeah, there's no metal working. The shield's probably a wooden shield, so we're avoiding that. But yeah, it's an real interesting inclusion of a weapon. I've never thought we would get that from LEGO, but here we are, season 21, baby. And then the last one is the Castaway. Now the Castaway's biggest downfall is this little hermit crab. Hermit crab looks amazing. Hopefully he fits around studs real nice. I assume he's got an anti-stud on the bottom, but I have seen leaked pictures of season 21 where his back is only a mini bar, or just a bar connection. So that's on his back is a swirl poop tile, or frosting swirl tile on top of a 1x1 plate with the hole in it, and the hole goes around the bar on the back, and then you put the swirl on top. So kind of weak on the connection points for him. That'll limit a little bit how you can make his shell, but it's not going to be that big of a limitation in the grand scheme of things. So I think we'll see a lot of fun things. I would love like 20 of them to like combine to make some kind of hermit crab king monster. King crab, hermit king crab. Yeah, that. And then the Castaway himself is very reasonable. He's got time-specific pants. He's got like some like thread holding them up or something, but they're plenty usable as a peasant in your medieval setting. The necklace is a little bit more of a modern take, I'd say, on a found jewelry, but it's just braided vines or something attached to a seashell, so should be fine for any setting. The scruffy head and hair and beard and mustache combo, great thing to get. Put that on everyone. Give him a different torso, I think, and he makes a really good peasant for your castle themes. And then the bottle has a little message in there, I guess, but it's not really in there, it's just printed on the outside. So the bottle will be nice to turn around backwards and use in your bar, or use it as a message in a bottle. So strong inclusion for castle. So let's go through all of them, and I'll give them a number rating, 1 through 10. 3 for the dancing lady. Pug gets a 6. Dolphin Trainer gets a 6 because of the dolphin. Airplane girl gets probably a 5 here or there. Plane's cool. Body might be cooler than I realized. Jaguar Warrior, definite 8. Beekeeper, he gets a 6. Space Police and the Alien both get 5s each. We'll have to see a little bit more about them. They could be bumped up upon release. Castaway is probably a 6 or 7. Centaur is an 8. Ladybug is a 9. And Fiddle Kid, I'm going to give him a 6 as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching this one. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. It's easy. You join me. We'll talk about some other cool stuff later. More castle stuff, maybe. You never know. I could get a castle set to review. It could happen. Yeah. There's also automatic videos if you want to watch something else by me. Bye.